developing on vintage technologies like as robotic system, biosolar, and the other is becoming of the product of education role. What is actually the robotic system and what is globalization? To answer these questions, I have two definitions. The first is about the robotic system and the second is about the globalization. Robotic system. Robot is a mechanic tool that have to make the children to become easier of the life. And then the mechanic job that already becoming the easier to have human life in globalization. To fulfill the necessary is like as doing all of the jobs as housework and sweep the floor and the other. It's becoming on how we need innovations to invent technology to fulfill the humanity in our country. So ladies and gentlemen, what is actually globalization? Globalization is a spaces where in the country as all of country can do all of activity as like as the freedom and then the export import become easier, the high technology increasing more and more. So it's actually the globalizations. And then ladies and gentlemen, what is actually the definitions of the robotic system and its influence toward human life in globalizations? To answer these questions, I have two arguments. The first is about the nature of the robotic system, and the second is about how the robotic system can influence human life in globalizations. Ladies and gentlemen, come up to my first argument. The nature of the robotic system as the manifestations of the education role. I mean here the K-13 of the Ministry of Education applicates the K-13, the 2013 curriculum to make the system and also the education system toward the student have to collaboration between the student and also teachers to have the education, academic point, character building, mental building, and also to think critically to make innovations and advantage of technology to face the globalization era. As like as we know that the many people increasing as like the innovation is like in biology, it's like the freedom of the nature of the technology, it's like the biosolar, it makes the student think critically to make some innovation to fulfill the humanity in globalization. So what I mean here, the education make the result is a robotic system as a product of the manifestations education role. So ladies and gentlemen, come on to my second argument. The implications on how the robotic system can influence the human life in globalizations. We know that by applications of the robotic system, it make the benefits of life as like as the positive one. We can make the robotic system to work perfection job. As like as we know that the robotic system can do all of activity as like the homework and housework as like sweep the floor and the others. It can meet the necessary of the human life. When the robot can add error, we just repair them to change the manipulator and also activator, and then it's different with human. It's like we have a sickness or also illness, we just a long time to get well from the illness. So actually it's the difference of the people and also the robotic system to do the perfection job. In the perfection job, as like as when the robotic system do all of activity by the program control, as also the different with human who have a muscle contractions. They can feel tired feeling. So the robotic is not like that because the robot can do all of activity by the program and human controller. So ladies and gentlemen, for my speech today, we can conclude that the robotic system as the product of many visions of education role. So we probably suggest you to not play the water if you feel wet, and then play the fire if you feel burnt. But actually every single action will give you two sides of life, the positive and negative. Be an educated man and globalizations must be under control driven in positive way. I'm Rukmana.